Okay, we'll open the meeting of the Ethics Commission on March 2nd. It's approximately 4:43 p.m. And I'm going to read an opening statement required by the Maryland Open Meetings Act. The Open Meetings Act requires public meetings to be open to the public and to be held in places reasonably accessible to individuals who would like to attend those meetings. We are in the midst of an unprecedented pandemic of certain duration that necessitates innovative approaches to ensure that government remains open and operating. We recognize that an accessible virtual meeting, which is the way this Ethics Commission meeting is being conducted, was not envisioned by the Open Meetings Act, but this meeting does include many of the alternative accessibility features that the Open Meetings Compliance Board and the courts have reviewed and approved, such as having a call-in phone number that allows anyone with a telephone to call and listen to the meeting, as well as being broadcast with video and audio on cable TV and on the web. In light of the serious health risks associated with public gatherings and in recognition of the governor's executive orders, we believe that under these circumstances, the public access provided by this technology makes the open portion of this virtual Ethics Commission meeting reasonably accessible to the public and satisfy the open meetings requirements of the OMA. End of statement. Michael, you want to lead us through the open meeting agenda?
Okay, we should probably take the roll first, Emerson, see who's here. Gina, can you call the roll?
I'll call the roll. Michael Botsaris.
Here.
Emerson Davis.
Here.
Vanessa Carter.
Here.
Dale Kelberman.
Here.
Elizabeth Lewis.
Here.
Daniel Semick.
You're on mute, Daniel.
John.
You're on mute. I'm sorry, go ahead, Gina.
He was.
He's on video.
Daniel is here. Okay. John Vandekamp and Robert Mansfield.
Any idea who that is?
I just muted mine to see if it was me. It wasn't.
Wasn't me.
Daniel's on his phone and video, so there's two separate connections for Dan here.
Dan,
I will fess up, that was me. I was trying to get the audio working, so I'm here.
Okay, so let the record reflect that we have 5 members present and 2 members absent. And I could see you talking, Daniel, but you're still on mute.
Yeah, I think there's a delay. You saw him talking from his last statement.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we should probably disconnect the video or. All right, let's get started.
Okay, Michael, lead us through the open session, please.
Okay, this is an open session of the Anne Arundel County Ethics Commission, Tuesday, March 2nd. First, the new order of business was going to be to welcome Mr. Mansfield, Robert Mansfield, as the newest member to the Ethics Commission. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to make it yet. Maybe he'll join us later in this open session or possibly in the closed session after we conclude this one. The minutes of the December 14th meeting were previously approved at the December 16th meeting, which was our last meeting, and the non-confidential version of those minutes have been posted on our website. The minutes of the December 16th meeting were approved by email, and those minutes have also been posted on our website. A quick lobbying update. We currently have 42 registered lobbyists representing 113 different employers. Our lobbyist list was updated on our website on February the 24th. Financial disclosure statements are due now for 2020. We sent out, or Gina sent out, the first email notifying folks who have to file. and giving them a link to the documents. As of today, or as of when we did the agenda, approximately 35 financial disclosure statements have already been received, and we've already started the process of reviewing those. Just a reminder to the commission members that the deadline for those is April 30th, so please try to get them to us by April 30th. Last year we had an extension because of the pandemic, but I don't see any extension this year. So they're due on April 30th, and we'll hopefully have most everyone's by that time, and we'll be sending out some additional reminders as we go along here. Ethics training, we've had approximately 364 employees complete the online training. We've had approximately 78 board and commission members complete the online training. My understanding that the police department is currently the next department in line to take the training. And Gina, you said that they've started taking it. You've seen some come through.
Yeah, we've had about 30 more people have that completed the training since probably yesterday.
Okay, good. So that's the intent, to roll it out department by department and try to not overwhelm the system. So hopefully we'll get everyone done by the end of this year. Legislation, the last legislation that we were involved in was Bill 9320. That was the bill concerning definition for usual and customary constituent services. As everyone knows, that bill passed on December 22nd. It became effective on February 12th, 2021. So even though it's not currently published in our code, hopefully everyone's got a copy of that. I think I sent it out when it got passed. And now we're operating under that new definition of usual and customary constituent services. Our budget, it's budget time this time of year. We submitted our budget on January 22nd. Nothing really changed from the previous year. We have a meeting with our budget representative and with the county executive and the county administration. I think beginning of March sometime. And that will be a Zoom meeting this year, I assume. Normally Gina and I attend those meetings, and we meet with the county executive. Normally we sit down in the conference room and we go over the budget. They ask us any questions they have. Normally our meetings are very quick because we got a very limited budget. We got 2 employees, we've got a couple of expenses, and that's about it. So we don't anticipate any problems or changes this year. We've also posted the annual report on our website, and we sent it off to the county council and the county executive as required by law. And other than a thank you for sending it, we've received no comments back from that. So that's pretty much my update. Oh, here comes John. Hey, John, can you see us?
Hear us?
There he is.
Hi, John, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Good afternoon. I had a very difficult time getting in.
Yeah,
Several of us did, so don't feel like you're alone.
No, I was 10 minutes late myself trying to get in, John, but Bob's probably having the same problem. He was going to try to do it mobily, but we just went through the open session notes on the agenda. John, I'm not going to go through those all again, but it was just basic stuff about, bringing folks up to date as to what current situation is in our office. And we're at the section now for new business. So if anyone, or Gina, if anyone has signed up to address the Ethics Commission, or if you have anybody in the waiting room that wants to speak, now would be the time to do it. If anyone wants to raise any new business, now would be the time to do that as far as open meeting business goes. So Gina, is there anyone standing by or waiting in the waiting room to talk to us?
I don't see anyone.
All right, does anyone else have any new business that they want to raise?
Yeah, if there's no one waiting for the public to speak to us under new business, Daniel, do you want to discuss any of your issues that you want to bring up on our new business?
I don't know, Emerson, can you hear me at this point?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. It's just your audio's off with your video, but we can.
Okay. Well, you mean any of the questions that I had for John, that's what we might discuss?
Well, you had mentioned, you had, I think, three things that you wanted to discuss. And Michael and I talked and we agreed that it could be discussed under new business. You had about, I guess, the ethics code changes, the budget, and I thought there was a third one.
Yeah, the ethics website news.
Oh yeah, the ethics website news. Yes, that was it. Is there any one of those issues you want to discuss with the panel?
I don't have any. I just had some questions for John if he wants to address those, and unless anybody else has a question as well on those topics.
I'd be happy to, unless this is better served in the closed meeting.
Well, what questions do you have for John, Dan? I don't know. I don't know of any questions for John that I've heard of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, Michael, the question, the questions that I had for you were, as Emerson pointed out, I don't know if there's anything you want to discuss about any of those points at this time.
Okay, well, I sent you the information that you requested, so, you know, after you've had time to look at all that stuff, if you want to talk about it, feel free to give me a call and we can do it, you know, we can do it by conference call or telephone or email or a session, a private Zoom session. But unless there's something you want to bring up with the whole commission that you want to talk to, then I think we can move on to the closed session.
Okay, well, the only question might be just for public dissemination, if we have a decision at this point. So last year there was an extension for submission of the for the conflict of interest forms and financial statement forms. But it looks like for this year, everything will be due in April as it was normally.
Correct. That's what I'm anticipating, unless there's some extension to the emergency pandemic rules, which I'm hoping there's not.
Okay. Well, to expedite things, I'm willing to, that's all the questions we need to cover from my perspective in the public meeting. And you and I can have a conversation or something at some point in the future on the other ones.
All right, good enough. Any other new business matters that anyone wants to raise at this time?
Michael, this is Dale. I just got a email message, and I guess several others may have, from Bob saying he's having a difficult time joining. Both Zoom and the dial-in number are saying the meeting hasn't yet started.
He's probably on the wrong meeting.
He's probably on the closed meeting.
Session. Yeah, I just got that email too.
Okay. So you're going to answer him?
Yeah, I can answer him. I'll tell him just to join the closed meeting in a second, because that's where we're headed right now.
Okay.
Okay. If there's nothing else with this session, Gina, you confirm there's nobody waiting, and everyone just close out of this meeting and then sign into that second link, and hopefully we'll get a hold of Bob there.
Well, I think we need a motion to close this section of the meeting, Michael, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
Do we have a motion to close the open session of the commission meeting?
Motion to close the open session.
Second.
Do you have that, Gina?
Okay, that was you.
It was
Dale made the motion to close.
Dale made the motion
And Vanessa second?
and Vanessa seconded it.
Okay.
Can you take a roll call, please?
Mr. Davis,
Aye.
Miss Carter,
Aye.
Mr. Vandekamp,
Aye.
Mr. Kelberman,
Aye.
Ms. Lewis,
Aye.
Mr. Semick.
Aye.
Okay, that's everyone that's present.
All in favor? My calculation, all in favor, none opposed. So we'll close the open session of the meeting and we'll sign on for the closed session. I just want to wish everybody good luck. Hopefully we'll see everybody again.
We'll see you back in a few minutes. Bye.
Hopefully.